In this video, I'm going to demonstrate my triangular shawl cast on. We'll begin by working this with a slip knot, which is what I typically recommend. So for your slip knot, you're going to have the tail off to the left, the ball off to the right, and you're going to make a loop here, right over the ball and the tail. Then you're going to pull the tail end up like so, hold on to the two ends of the yarn here, and pull to make a slip knot. The reason I'm very specific about this is because I want that slip knot to be able to be closed and adjusted from the tail end. So you'll notice when I pull the tail here, the slip knot gets smaller and larger. All right, if you are pulling the ball end and the slip knot is changing sizes, then you need to make your slip knot again and make sure that it will close from the tail. Once you have your slip knot made, you're going to put it onto your left hand needle, and then with your right hand needle, you're going to work into that slip knot. You're going to knit stitches and put yarn overs between them until you have the number of stitches you need. So often my patterns call for 7 stitches. So I'm going to go into the stitch, wrap for a knit, come on out. I still have that stitch on my left hand needle. Now I'm going to wrap my yarn around the needle for a yarn over. Then I'm going to go back into the stitch and do another knit. So I'm leaving that stitch still on the left needle. Another yarn over. As you'll notice between each knit stitch, and I'm doing another knit stitch right now, I'm putting a yarn over, and I'm always keeping that slip knot on the left needle until I have the number of stitches that I need. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's stitch number 6 as a yarn over. And finally, stitch 7. Now that I've achieved, in this case, the 7 that I needed, that slip knot can come off of the left hand needle, and I would begin to knit my project. Now the reason again that it was so important to make sure that slip knot closes from the tail, you can see how loose this hole is here, the slip knot that I worked in and out of 4 times with yarn overs in between for 7. As you knit, you can pull that tighter, and it really creates a nice pull, a nice looking center at the bottom of the slip knot. So that's one way to start this. If it pesters you having that little nub there, that little knot from the slip knot, you can also begin this with the magic crochet method. And what that means is you're going to hold the tail over your left hand, wrap twice around your pointer finger, and slide that onto the left hand needle. From there, you're going to work just like we did before, and I'm working this continental style now. Knit 1 yarn over, knit 1 yarn over, knit 1 yarn over, knit 1 into that hole. All right, and then later on you'll be able to pull your tail to get that closed, and that avoids having the little bump at the end there. So I'll show you that one more time. So you have your tail over the front of the hand, you wrap twice on the pointer, okay, then you're going to insert your left hand needle into the stitches and begin knitting here. It's a little more delicate, so knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, always keeping that stitch on the left hand needle until you have made the number that you need on your right hand needle. Knit 1, yarn over, and then knit 1 into that space and come on off. So certainly the slip knot is easier to do and quicker, but you can always try it this way as well. Happy knitting!